got ourselves together. DJ Flex over on the team 1, ready to go Survival Hunter. We got Grundel as a Necrolord kitty cat. I wonder if we'll ever see a Venthyr cat for these duels ever. We saw it one time. Sensei gonna be up for a team 2. First up, also Necrolord. Grundel is gonna go for the full. A little bit of backpedaling. He kind of like did a bit of spin. Even if he's backpedaling, look at the damage he just does to Sensei. I mean, this man is just bleeding out. What kind of bleeds out? That was 8 cap. As Sensei just continued to take damage. Might just have the karma as he's continued to run down to the bleeds. There goes the karma. It's going down. And drinking it maybe a little bit. Oh, what is going on? This man triggered it so early, but he almost killed Sensei in a single go. He literally popped off, pressed Berserk, and Sensei literally had to press Karma as he's continuing to melt. He was literally like in a situation where, okay, I popped Fort Brew. Hold on, he popped Fort Brew. He popped literally every other defensive that could help him out of that situation. He literally had to go with a Karma. Illidan is going to be up next. What just happened? I'm still trying to figure that out. This Feral Druid came up, literally put the biggest rotting dots over on the monk, then backpedaled. Like, I don't know what he tricked and it got locked down. Like, what is going on? Illidan is going to try to see if he might be able to slice him. The flash gun going to be quick interrupt versus Sensei with an IB to follow Sensei. Human racial. Just trying to see if he can get away from the DH. That's going to be a DH. Also, a Necrolord. Misclick my chicken. You're good, my guy. What kind of damage you bring? What was that? Oh my god, the mistrick. Are you good, my guy? You're good. I'm just still trying to figure out how you got so much damn. Nobody saw that? Yeah. Illidan got a Ring of Peace. Keep him out of the way. Try to see if you might be able to fly around it. Almost landing that corner strat. Almost landing that corner glide around it. Illidan tried to see if he might be able to get himself big alive himself onto Sensei. Does have the demon spawning in. That's going to be a big explosion onto Sensei with a big defensive benefit. Applying a fiery brand onto Sensei as Illidan is looking to catch up. So far, Sensei's played very defensive. Again, the Stretch Armstrong comes out with an in-cap trick out of Illidan. This is going to be also a Karma out of Sensei again. Fist of Fury onto Illidan Tempest. Illidan Tempest. I'm trying to figure out like a best way to give you a bit of a nickname, I guess. Illidante? That sounds kind of cool. Illidante. Kind of like Dante's Inferno and Illidan put together. That's going to be Zuen joining in. And since it looks like he's not even going to combine any damage with his Zuen, going to be in-cap with the BDB leg sweep under the Tempest. Does he have enough damage? I'm just trying to wait for it to literally wait until he gets himself the leg sweep. I guess he knew that he had himself the biggest burst possible. He just waited until that moment where the DJ Flex is going to be up next. Tossing out the nades over at Sensei. He's looking to reposition again. Is this man literally going to run again and wait a whole minute until Lexi is back up? Going to be a steel trap to stop him in place. DJ Flex looking to see if they can shut him down immediately. Got that big old stone onto Sensei. No outs for him. Do they have a big kill shot to follow? Going to be Chakrams thrown in. It's with a Karma right after. DJ Flex is going to be a little bit under pressure with our Karma. Seeing the images come out, dropping down and freeze the trap onto Sensei. With the Dalaran Shadows just continuing to CC chain, disengaging away at Sensei. A lot of his cooldowns, a lot of his birds just went out of the window. Trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of health with a Vivify Harpoon to stop Sensei from running too far away. Sensei does have a port back up in case he wants to. It's going to go for a port. Looks like the port was not in the right position. I thought it was going to be port on the far side of the bridge, but looks like he ended up going to porting back up top. Going to be able to keep the pet away. Still trapped down for him. Is going to end up walking into it. That's going to be Diffuse Magic with a Flame Shot again. Kill shots to follow. DJ Flex just hit one more proc. Does have a kill shot proc left. Sensei's just trying to see if he can stop the bleeding as he's bleeding out to the kill shot proc. DJ Flex just sees the line of sight. Got another proc for kill shot. He just sees the line of sight on Sensei. It'll be a great spot. It's going to land that harpoon. How to even land that harpoon through the wall like that? Sensei under a ton of pressure. The dots are still continuing to rampage right through them. Vivify might be able to keep you alive. The dots are just rotting him down. With a stun around the corner. Has a human racial in-cap onto the pet. And DJ Flex with yet another grenade. Sensei is just a kill shot away. The pet is continuing to put pressure on him. Is going to move the pet out of the way. DJ Flex just sees, again, just a little bit extra damage. Just going to get kill commands in order to get his pet to run past the Ring of Peace. Going to be a tar trap on the side corner. And DJ Flex is just trying to see if he can shut down Sensei right now. Sensei's waiting until leg sweep. 30 seconds on that. He has Karma in just a few moments. Might be able to use the Karma defensively against GJ. That's exactly what he's going to go for. That's going to be BDB down as Sensei get a hit with the freeze trap with the steel trap waiting for him. DJ Flex, does he have a stun to follow? is going to be Zuen getting caught in the steel trap. Scary Beast onto Zuen is going to be denied any kind of damage from that pet. Sensei looking to catch up a lot of health. GJ Flex not looking to get up on melee to get the interrupt. Going to be in cap. BDB down. Lexi up back up for Sensei. Trying to make some damage happen. GJ Flex, I think, trying to see if he might be able to juke out Sensei. Couldn't go anywhere with a Fist of Fury. And that's going to be a turtle shell. Get it booped out of the way. Denied any kind of re-healing. Sensei catching up on that flesh cap. Looking to recover here. DJ's under a ton of pressure. Doesn't already have much. Just the defense is going to be a massive jab out of Sensei. Catching back up with the hunter. Kill shots continue to flow through. And DJ Flex might be able to just rot down Sensei. Going to be a board. Does create some line of sight. DJ Flex looking to get himself a bit of a repositional. Is going to go for kill shots onto Sensei instead. The extra bleed damage from kill shots is brutal. That's going to be freezing chop on top of it with a charge up to follow. DJ Flex is going to chop a bit on healing. As Sensei continues to fire off the fist like pistons. That's going to be Sensei with no health whatsoever. The pit charging back in at him. Does get jumping just a little bit sliver of health. Going to be diffused magic for the magic damage. But I think DJ got him. Took a little bit to take down the hunter. And now it's going to be Chicago up next. Looking to hunt down the hunter as a Ghost Raptor. Playing the Ellie Raptor build, going to be trying to drop down the totem onto DJ. Is going to be able to get sundered with a stun to follow. DJ Flex is able to free himself from the static trap or static totem. And Chicago is looking to reposition. Is going to get a flame shock onto the main pet. And DJ is going to try to see if he can deal with the Earth Elemental. Chicago again catching DJ Flex in the static totem. That's going to be a stubborn capacitor. Does check it out of the capacitor light second. That's going to be a freeze trap on Chicago. I think that was a chain harvest just now. DJ Flex is going to be able to catch up on a lot of health with an exhilaration. Try to keep Chicago dotted and tagged as best as possible. Chicago tricking out of that. Son. That's going to be Chicago under quite a bit of pressure. It's going to go for the Aegis stricken defensively. Healing surges are coming through. DJ does not have a harpoon to re-engage back with Chicago, but is going to end up closing the gap and trying to stay in melee. Ready to interrupt with a muzzle in case the need. Chicago under quite a bit of pressure. Steel trap or charge trap exploding under their feet, slowing down Chicago's movement for a little bit. Chicago just trying to find a way to generate a little bit of maelstrom so they can go for as many instant cast healing. Unable to really get a lot of maelstrom value. And DJ might be able to take down Chicago. Chicago cannot really recover. 20% dampening, unable to max out maelstrom. Kill shots to follow. And then the Raptor strike at the end, smiting him down with Rivendare. Trying to see if they can close the gap as a Beastmaster human? Beastmaster human hunter? Normally Rivendare is playing that not Necrolord, but Beastmastery, Kyrian. I guess not always Kyrian, but usually Void Elf. Going to be a freezing trap onto Rivendare as the pets are going to be feared out. Digiflex is looking to reposition behind the pillar. It is going to be able to get a flate shot onto Rivendare's pet. It's best to put a flate shot on the hunter's pet rather than the hunter because of the feigned death mechanic, especially if they're playing the Craven Stratagem Legendary, which most of them are for PvP. They can just feign death and remove the flate shot dot. But if you have the dot ticket on the pet, you can't remove it as easily. So then you go to those kill shots that give you the big bleed for the Venti procs. And DJ Flex just putting the pressure onto Rivendare, not letting him really get too much of an advantage. Going to be a freezing trap onto one of the pets of Rivendare. Got the kill shots, finding some damage versus DJ. Just needs one more kill shot to fall through. DJ trying to see if he can recover at no health whatsoever. Rivendare just needs one pet auto attack. The Scorpions are swinging around. That's going to be a quick kill shot to the, or I guess Cobra shot to the face. With I Run Cheese swapping out for the Owl Rogue instead of the Assassination. I wonder if they got any kind of cheesy builds for the Owl Rogue. Gonna be Rivendare trying to see if they can recover Camo with a Hunter's Mark on the Rogue, keeping tabs on where the Rogue may be. Cloaker Shadows for Run Cheese, picking up the eyes. Gonna maybe save the Cloaker Shadows for later, potentially to use it on a freezing trap. But Cloaking right now for Hunter's Mark, not the worst. Gonna be Kidder Shot, Kyrian Burst. Run Cheese is trying to play the Fool. Kyrian Burst, sustained build. That's gonna be a vanish before Rivendare can get another Hunter's Mark on him. Rivendare looking for a complete reset. But unless they have another Camo or Acceleration, they're gonna have to be very, very careful with the pet damage. And healing their pet, which is a leech pet. So the more they heal the pet, the more they get the healing for. Sap it to Run Cheese before any kind of traps are down. As long as Run Cheese makes sure to max out the range with his stuns. As he has a go, Rivendare getting hit with an interrupt. It's going to be freezing trap waiting for him. This is where Cloaker Shadows will be fantastic, but Run Cheese is going to get slowed down. The pets are running. Rivendare does have the full line of sight. Going to be the not Cobra Shot, but the, what is it called? I forget. Chimeric Poison rolling on Run Cheese. Going to slow him down, silence him, and then reduce some of the healing and damage. Going to be the death check up on top of us. The pets are on him. Run Cheese might be in trouble. I think it's over. Oh! Big old explosion planned by the Beastmaster Hunter as they're going for a quick feint death, trying to get himself a reset. Going to be Lord Paladin trying to deny any kind of reset. It's going to be a freeze trap to stop it. I think might have gotten stunned onto one of the pets, or Rivendare maybe human racial out of that one. Either stun one of the pets, or that was the fastest human racial that I've ever seen. Rivendell getting hit with a massive gavel hammer. Justice to follow. Going to be tricking out of Milorpala. And Rivendell might just have to pop every defensive available. Going to be fading death for a second. Acceleration coming back up. Might want to use it as soon as possible. Needs to slow down the Paladin as best as they can. I don't know if they got anything left. Going to be a quick disengage to try to see if he can get away from Milorpala. Needs whatever healing they got. Try to pelt Milorpala as much as possible from range. As long as they can max out the range from Paladin, they might be okay. Might be a bubble on Milorpala. But trying to see if he can survive a death tracker to follow. Might just have to pop a big defensive here. Going to be a flash of light around the corner. The explosion comes through though. It is still continuing to tear right through him. Got him some flashing lights. Might have recovered. Revendare pushing it maybe a little too close. Next Hodge out of Milord is going to be super deadly. Freeze and trap to stop as they see the massive vengeance aura around Milorpala literally radiating with holy damage. Revendare just trying to see if they could maybe get a top down position on him. Next Hodge. Next auto is going to be really deadly. Rivendare does find it. Cameron trying to see if they can get away from Milorpala. If they concentrate on top of the bed, do find Rivendare instead. Going to be Rivendare again, maxing out range. Needs to get a hand of freedom for Milorpala if they want to chase. It's going to be a stun around the corner. Rivendare does not have the good line of sight in order to max out damage on Milorpala, but getting too close right now would be a bad idea. And needs to pull the beds back, get as much healing as possible. Milorpala eating a freezer trap. Maybe this is where Rivendare could swing around. Trying to make sure there's going to be a good line of sight. Death Shock, I'm going to tear right through Milorpala. Well, Flash Cut is up from Revendare. Looking for that pressure on the Milord. But also looking for recovery of their own. That Flash Cut is coming in clutch. Going to be a Chimeric Poison rolling Milorpala. It's going to reduce some of the damage he does. That's going to be Bubbles to stop it completely. Going to be a Human Racial and a Turtle for Revendare. Immunity for immunity. And that's going to be Death Chakram rolling in onto Milorpala. Maybe the Death Chakram will get some valuable damage. Revendare got full cooldowns rolling, but it's going to be Death Chakram breaking through the freezer trap. Shield of Vengeance from Milorpala. Busts out really quickly. Milorpala trying to maximize as much damage as he can. I think he might just focus on damage completely. Going to be Revendare. Both Milorpala super low. Milorpala out in the open. Can't touch Revendare. Can't touch the pet. Generating as much holy power as humanly possible. Trying to keep himself alive. There's going to be another Flash Cut available as Revendare trying to swing around, try to get a better angle. Going to be Milorpala, I think, wants to poke out and maybe get some judgments, get some hammer damage. Looks like he's going to focus on the pets for a bit. And Revendare trying to punish him for poking out for any reason whatsoever. That's going to be Trap waiting next to him, most likely a Freezing Trap. As Milorpala is going to get him some turn for proxy to see if they can cut across over to Revendare. Going to be a Blessing of Protection, denying a lot of the physical damage. Revendare is just locked out. Unless they get some miraculous survival with a feint down, I think it's over. Unless they got a fade. Milorpala stunned. Actually, no outs. No way. Revendare does get him. What the? I can't believe it. Just kept it cool and collected. I am surprised you survived with 1 health to land a stun at the end. My goodness. That should have been a 3rd kill. I think Milorpala literally left his health at 1. As soon as his health at 1, he was like, I'm out. I'm done. He's probably mad at himself because, like, if only one of my abilities at that moment crit. If only one ability crit. If only something crit. Anything crit. I think he literally got 0 crits there.